All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and I've got three huge Bungie stories that need to be covered today. Okay, this is some big news, some stuff that I needed to cover. I was going to do it in three separate videos, but I was like, you know what? Let's just clump them all together and let's get it all done, like ripping a band-aid off. Three big stories. Let's go ahead and jump right in. The first one is that if you noticed in the TWAB, there's actually two different affinities of the same auto rifle to come to pass. In one picture, it's shown as being a 50-50 power there. You can see solar next to it. And then down below, it's arc. So a lot of people are speculating, could you change the affinity of the weapon in the weapon crafting? That would be crazy, right? Well, Bungie Dev unfortunately shut that down, but I'm still optimistic, okay? Community manager responds saying, yep, looks like we still have some things in flux and this is a little bug. Builds are still in development, so a few changes shown today might change between now and February 22nd. Teams checking up to make sure descriptions and such match appropriately. So it would seem like this was just a bug. However, I'm still optimistically hoping that that would be a thing, because that would be really cool. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about that. Wasn't it like back before you could change like a mod to change the affinity? Wasn't that like a thing? I don't remember. People were talking about that in the comments, and it's literally been so long since Destiny 1 that I've very faintly remember things in that game, I swear. Moving on to the next bit of news. This one is really interesting, and definitely you're going to want to know about all of this. Clarification on the 1520 drops from completing Legendary Campaign. The gear you receive will be of rare quality, so you'll be blue gear. Intention is that these items can act as infusion fodder for your favorite gear or as a boost in power as you begin to earn other weapons and armor pieces. So that's a big piece of news. And along with that, you might think, okay, well, are you just getting 5 pieces of 1520 armor? Another Bungie dev clarified in full right here, saying each character class that completes every legendary campaign mission will acquire a full 1520 gear set, 8 pieces. So that's all the armor and 3 weapons will be blue at 1520. Can't detail too much more. We'll leave the rest for players to discover as they dive deeper into the power game. So keep that in mind. You'll go straight to 1520. Obviously, he does mention as well that if a team were to beat it at 1480, they would level up quite a bit. But he said that beating it at 1480 would be insane, right? So keep that in mind. You're probably going to be, if you're going to get 1520 gear, what do you imagine you can reasonably beat this activity at? In my mind, probably like 1500, you could reasonably beat it. You know, if you're closer to 1510, maybe you'd be pretty smooth sailing. I can't imagine going much lower than like contest mode, which is like 25 under, or like grandmaster. Or contest mode is like 15 under, Grandmaster is like 25 under. So going any more than 25 is going to be excruciatingly brutal and will make the runs last very long. So keep that in mind when you do try to beat that last mission of that legendary campaign. I imagine it'll probably be, you know, a really tough mission if you're trying to go in at 1480. Moving on to the next bit of story, though, one that I found to be quite interesting for everyone that's not rank 16 yet. We won't be removing any Xur rep you have accumulated when Season of the Rise launches. Community Manager Cosmo posts on Reddit. It's currently a one-and-done system consisting of 5 full rank resets. If that ever changes, we will let you know. So they won't be removing any of your Xur rep, which is nice. It'll carry over, so there's no like urgency to get it done right now. I mean, obviously there's nothing else to do, so I would definitely get that done. But keep that in mind that stuff doesn't get wiped or doesn't go away. So that's it for the big Bungie news. I'm trying to keep you all up to date. Obviously, there's so much going on out there right now. Bungie devs and everyone else responding and trying to keep, the narrative in line, especially as things go crazy. And make sure you subscribe to this channel with notifications on if you want to stay up to date on all that news. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.